To know Lloyd Dobler is to love him.
And Diane Court is about to know Lloyd Dobler.
You had me at Lloyd Dobler.
It's not jokey 80s.
No, it's dead on accurate.
I love me some Say Anything.
So it's Lloyd, and let's go out.
Oh, thanks, but I'm busy.
We've all gotten those phone calls from guys.
The phones used to have a cord, and it was to the wall, and you had a distance, and you couldn't go any further than that distance.
It was a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
It was a lot
So
of
much
pressure on the phone, and now
To court in front of your parents and like your sister and things like that.
everybody was listening.
What was great was he worked himself up to it with the heavy bag, and if you notice, when he's kicking the bag, he's saying, call her, Diane Court, call her.
Diane Court! Call her!
I love what he has with his little 4-year-old nephew. Who, by the way, grew up to be Justin Timberlake. I don't know, where'd that kid go? That adorable little kickboxing kid.
What do we love?
Pain!
Work that jab! Work that hook!
First time he meets John Mahoney and explains who he is and what he does, and that he's a kickboxer. What kickboxing is,
Yeah.
and that it's the sport
It's
of
a
the
big
future.
future. It's a sport of the future.
in
Yeah,
kickboxing.
I'm an athlete, so I rarely drink. Kickboxing. You ever heard of kickboxing? Sport of the future?
When I heard that, I was like, kickboxing, ha! UFC, who's smart? Lloyd Dobler.
I love the dude with the flock of seagulls haircut.
This is great. This gives me hope.
There was one of those
There's
guys.
one, maybe two of those guys.
Of the guys.
It's perfectly accurate.
Yeah.
Like,
Totally freaked out by his own reflection and had 2 glasses of wine. I think he was double fisting.
Oh my God.
Once I realized that was Barbra Streisand's son, I was like, all right, they would not be pulling up to that little crappy house.
That's it. That's my house. I lived there.
I had a few issues with wardrobe.
what he wears in the film, it doesn't seem like he could possibly pull this off, but he's so phenomenally charming.
It's sort of like flasher chic.
After this movie came out, every guy I knew started wearing the loose trench.
The white gown she wears to the party is so like...
She's never been to a party before.
It also looks awesome on her.
It's great.
I mean, she's a rockin' bod.
For me, I think Lily Taylor as Corey is the most real character in the whole movie. You know, because everyone knew that over-dramatic girl that played guitar.
I wrote 63 songs this year. They're all about Joe, and I'm going to play every single one of them tonight.
You know, the interesting thing about it, I don't think anybody notices this, is that she says she wrote 63 songs about him, and then Lloyd says,
she's written 65 songs. 65, they're all about you.
Where'd the extra 2 songs come from, Lloyd?
To this day, I was never expecting what Joe would look like or act like when Joe arrives. And him, Joe, when Joe arrives,
so horrible.
latches,
He's so nothing
he's
and
both.
horrible.
He's kind of beautiful, but when he latches onto her like a tractor beam. Every time I've seen the film, I laugh out loud very, very hard when Joe walks in the room.
She's alone at the refrigerator. Joe walks up, single tear. How'd he get that? I don't know, that heartless cad, that heartless, beautiful cad.
Yeah,
Have sex with me. Have sex with me.
Have sex with me.
Mimi's going away to college, and I'll be alone.
Joe lies. Joe lies when he cries.
That'll never be me, never.
Ever, ever. Don't even think it.
No, never, ever, ever, don't you ever think it. Say Anything came out when I was in grade school, so I didn't really know what high school was like. So this was my idea of high school, so I was just raring to go.
Give me my Firebird key! You must chill!
I couldn't wait to be a keymaster.
My goodness gracious, it would have been great if there was keymasters at my... No,
We were never that organized.
No, we were not that
No.
organized.
I think it's a brilliant idea, and I think we should enter it into legislation.
Yes! What a party!
You the keymaster?
Yep. I'm not gonna go to Seattle Junior College.
Where was Frasier? Because Lilith was doing keg stands at the kegger. Every time I see John Mahoney, I think, oh, that's good. He did his time in white-collar prison, and then he got out and got the gig as Frasier's dad.
I saw this movie when it first came out, so really, you know, a lot of people now would look at the movie and say, oh, there's Frasier's dad. But for me, you know, the entire 11 years that Frasier was on the air, I was going, oh, there's Diane Court's dad.
John Mahoney had already won like several Tony Awards as a Broadway actor. So when I saw Say Anything, I was like, oh my God, John Mahoney's in this?
It's like the most quotable movie.
I don't want to sell anything.
buy anything or process anything as a career.
Or sell anything
bought or processed.
that's bought or processed.
Buy anything processed or sold.
To process anything sold, bought, or repaired.
Or repair anything.
Process anything sold, bought.
And that was Seattle in 1989, which that was the, I guess, agenda of like the slacker generation.
At least he had like a really good justification for not having a job. I think that leaves him with like, you know, security guard or maybe banker.
The iconic scene, the scene that's on like, you know, the cover of the box in front of the car, just drizzling or whatever, and he's got the radio up.
So she's sleeping in the bed, it's pitch black. It's like obviously nighttime.
Yes.
She's in the little sexy pajamas. Cut outside. It's broad daylight, and he's in a park. We've seen the outside of her house.
It's not a park.
He's not standing there.
It's not a park.
Where is he?
Miles away.
He's so far away that the sun's already come up.
Yeah.
What's a shame is that kids these days can't really have the same impact. They can't pull a stunt like that with an iPod Nano.
That wouldn't be cool, because the guy'd be out there with like an iPod with a little screen like, I love you! Can you see the screen from way up there? She'd probably yell something down like, that's cool, but is my playlist on there? Did you put my songs on that? Because I don't want to hear that old song right now.
I just pretend I lost my virginity in your eyes, so when it comes on, I'm like, oh, the song I wish I lost my virginity to.
A lot of people don't know that wasn't the original song. That the original song was actually Me So Horny by Two Live Crew.
Basically, Lloyd Dobler's a great guy. And the kind of guy I wouldn't mind my 3-year-old son becoming. In fact, maybe we'll be watching this DVD together as a sort of instructional video. Hi, honey, we're gonna go over a few things in the video about how well Lloyd Dobler treats women and what a good guy he is, as opposed to the guys at the Gas and Sip, who are
There's a zen to what happens in the movie that's so simple. It's an absolutely perfect film.
Say anything? I love you. You invade my soul.